So just having a day out to STUDLAND Bay in Dorset. Just driving round to the SANDBANKS ferry to get the ferry across to STUDLAND Bay. It's like a chain link car and passenger ferry, so you can take your motorhome across quite well. There's our lovely van, just waiting for the ferry. We've just timed it wrong, but it goes about I think it's every 20 minutes. It's just like a floating bridge really. So we are, as we're under 3.5 tonnes, I don't know if you can see that, it's £4.50 each way, so it's quite expensive. Sometimes when we haven't got the van, we just park up on the side roads for free and it's only £1 to get across. Southwest Coast Path. Yeah, so as a pedestrian it's £1, and then it's sort of free on the way back. And if you're cycling, it's £1 each way. So as you can see, it's beautiful this morning. A little bit hazy. If you can see any of the posh SANDBANKS houses. Yeah, these are your sort of £5 million houses with their own boat jetties. And that's Poole Harbour. And over the other side it's called STUDLAND. And the Purbex is the name of the hills ridge. It's gorgeous walking out there, quite a few campsites. But we quite often just go to STUDLAND Beach, well, Knoll Beach it's called, in STUDLAND Bay, which is a National Trust car park. So it's obviously free parking once you're over there. And then from there, you can walk all the way up to the ridge, Old Harry Rocks, overlooking the sea, and Bournemouth and Poole Bay. Or you can walk all the way round to Shell Bay, which is the beach just opposite the ferry. Some lovely walks from there. Yeah, and that's the Haven Hotel and some flats. Sea Island over there. Can get a little ferry across to there, but we never do because you can't take dogs on Brownsea Island. I think because of the red squirrels and the conservation. It just seems weird to me to go walking without the dogs. So right. just parked up at the National Trust Knoll Beach car park for the day. You can just walk directly through the beach huts. Straight out onto STUDLAND Bay Beach. Wow, gorgeous, look at that. It's December, so it's really quiet. Obviously it gets packed in the summer. Very dog friendly. Dogs off the lead until the 30th of April, the scheme sign. And even after that you can walk them on the lead or off the lead if you go a bit further round. Pretty nice really. And Mark's working in the van today. It's got an office with a view. Let's go and get the puppies out. It's a big one. Gooby. Oh, you're better. It's dirty. Here we go. Don't go too far out. Maybe I'll go back in the van in a minute. Oh, you're so. Oh, you're going to do tug of war. Oh! You got half each. Yay. The sea's just like a pond today. It's gorgeous. I almost wish I'd brought my kayak with me. It's a little barbecue area. Yeah, it's got some lovely shells here today. That's good. Nothing to eat. I feel so lucky that this is just on our doorstep in Dorset. Bit of an antidote to night shift working. Nice that you can just pop out for a day. So we're just getting to the far end of the beach now. And I think it's called South Beach, that end. It's another little cafe. Gorgeous. I just thought I'd stop here. This is the little beach hut belonging to For Adventure. Dan and Jade run that kayaking tours and fishing and foraging. But we had a great kayak tour with them last year, so I thoroughly recommend that. Going out with those guys at For Adventure. Come on, you two. Yeah. What are you doing, Skips? Come on then. Yeah, so it's not actually South Beach, this is Middle Beach. As you can see. Some toilets there. And a little cafe, but I just don't think you need that door. Winter opening, weekends only. It's even open on Boxing Day, 10 till 4. Actually gets heaving down here Boxing Day. But there's plenty of room for everybody. So we've just walked up from Middle Beach, down the valley there. There's another National Trust car park here, Middle Beach car park. And there's one van in the car park. And then there's a few little cottages. I think you can rent them from the National Trust around here. And then just follow the path on top of the cliff a little way. Round by, there's quite a posh hotel called the Pig on the Beach. It's like a boutique hotel. And they do lovely food. They've got their own cottage garden, walled garden, where they pick all their fruit and veg. So yeah, that's worth a visit. A bit pricey though, special occasions really. I'm keeping the dogs on the lead in a minute because I know that they've got their own pigs and chickens. So even though their fencing is pretty robust, I never know with that Jack Russell. You get things all... I don't want any chicken disasters today. Yeah, they're sort of like free range chickens. My little pen. There's quite a few like World War II enclaves along here. There's defences against what they thought was going to be an invasion then. So if you're into your war history, there's a few bits to see. They've actually planted this little bit up here as a poppy field commemorative wildflower memorial meadow. It's quite a nice idea. Yeah, so we're just going to follow the path round past the Pig Hotel. I don't know if you can see that in the distance. The shepherd's huts. And then we come out by the Banks' Arms pub, which is quite good for a little pit stop. Although we've only been walking 10 minutes, it's a bit early for a stop for a jar, isn't it? So we've just walked up from the beach there, past the pig. Case path. That way, Fort Henry, that must be the battlements that we saw. And then there's another, the South Beach National Trust car park. And the Banks' Arms. So this is the only bit of on-road walking. Literally a couple of 100 yards. Oh, he's brave running around here. It's quite hilly. Well, they do 10k runs around here at the National Trust quite often. Some of my friends were doing it a few weeks ago. There we go, and this is the beer garden for the Banks' Arms. Quite a decent view. So I've just walked up the path from that junction, and then it opens out. Boys, this way! And a bit of a wider patch. You have to be a little bit careful because there is quite a sheer drop cliff on the other side of the bushes to the left. But normally the dogs are pretty good. You can keep them on the lead. Should get some nice views in a minute. So we've just walked up that way. You can see the Pig Hotel in the distance there, and the Knoll Beach Cafe, STUDLAND Bay, coming round to Poole and Bournemouth. Just actually seen some deer in that field. So boys, this way, let's go this way, shall we? We don't want to lose you chasing the deer, do we? So we're at the top of Old Harry Rocks, overlooking the bay. Amazing views. You can walk all the way up Ballard Down to Swanage. We haven't really got time for that today, have we, boys? Oh boys, what have you got on? Have you got your dog coats? Let me see. You look so posh. Look cosy as. Still shivering. Nice, get you nice and dry. What are they called, boys? Here's the bucket. Rough and Tumble, the ultimate dog drying coat. They're great, aren't they? They've got like a big Velcro strap, and then you can get like a schnud, can't you? You look like a seal. And actually it has got a, let me see your bum. It's got like a bit you can hook over their tail. Oh, I don't know that. But they're good and cosy. Aren't they? You can go in the van now and be nice and dry. Oh. Worn out now, you have your long walk. Doing a PhD or work stuff.
Okay.
Bacon sandwich, cup of tea, sleeping dogs, and a bit of work. Oh dear. Office with a view, isn't it, today? There's another van just turned up. No, don't way up that. No, boys, no. No, you mustn't way up that. I'd like to see how nice and Christmas it is. Christmas display. It's nice in there, isn't it? Yeah. Can you hold them? So this is an old beach stretching right round to Shell Bay, and that's views back across to Bournemouth and Poole over there. It's got a really nice National Trust cafe and shop, and obviously toilets. And in the summer it's got loads of water sports you can hire, but obviously that's all shut up for the winter. Pretty much just walking, isn't it, boys? So we're just at the back of the car park from the cafe, and it shows a map of the main beach, and also there's quite a lot of sand dune trails that you can go. It's a dog's like. So yeah, quite a few opportunities for walking around here. So we've just walked up the other way on the beach. So yeah, I don't think we're going to probably see any naturists in December. You never know. Hardy folk. You can just see Old Harry Rocks over there and STUDLAND Bay that we've just looked up from the van car park. So this is taking the boys for a walk the other way before we get home. Lovely.